Hey everyone, it's iVolt and welcome to a discussion video. Now today I'm going to get straight into it because I just did a almost 3 hour live stream and I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, specifically after episode 40 of Super came out. And yeah, let's get right into the topic. So the topic of this video is, and you can already tell by the title, could Hit and Goku take down Champa together, or at least damage him to the point where he would need, Vados' assistance to, stop Goku and Hit. Now, as you can tell, Hit is a very, very powerful fighter. His true strength does not rely, I guess, in his pure strength alone. It relies in his time skip technique and, I guess, his deadly strikes, because what Hit does, Hit just goes straight for the vitals. He doesn't, punch. Like, let's say he doesn't fight his, target in the face or anything, because Hit is an assassin. So what Hit does, Hit takes out the vitals, and he can't actually, in the tournament, he never got to fight to his true potential, because there's a specific rule stated that there's no killing allowed, otherwise you are disqualified. And if Hit actually killed Goku, I mean, he would have gone all out, and if he killed Goku, he would have been ruled out, so he couldn't. Hit is an amazing prodigy. Why? I mean, he's been alive for 1,000 years, and throughout those 1,000 years, I guess he was improving his time skip technique. But in his fight against Goku, he improved it to the point where he was able to go from 0.2 seconds to, being able to time skip for 0.5 seconds. And he was so fast to the point that he was able to, not fast, but he was able to improve his time skip to the point where Goku actually ended up remaining frozen. And keeping in mind that this is actually Goku while using the Kaio-Ken times 10. So that is extreme. That is actually extreme, because this is Goku powering himself up by a tenfold. So, that's a big deal. Now, Goku himself has been training for 3 years on Hyperbolic Time Chamber after actually mastering the Super Saiyan, after achieving the Super Saiyan Blue form. The thing is, Vegeta actually states that Goku and Vegeta are actually nearing their peaks, which is very interesting, because I didn't think that they actually had peaks of power, because, Saiyans would always keep improving, getting stronger and stronger, and earlier Vegeta and Goku would never mention that they're getting close to their peaks, and I still don't think that this is going to be near their peaks. But what I want to say is that after achieving this new Super Saiyan Blue form, Goku has actually trained with Vegeta in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for 3 years, mastering his form and even attempting to merge Kaio-Ken with his Super Saiyan Blue form, which only had like a 10% chance of working. There's another 90% chance that the key would, end up killing Goku, because, it would be too unstable. Now, Hit and Goku, if they teamed up, how well would they fare against Champa, a god of destruction? Now, I'm not sure if this is true, but I'm pretty sure that Champa is just a bit weaker than Beerus. That's just my, my own belief. Don't take it as, just take it as a grain of salt. Don't take it, don't actually go around and say, iVolt has confirmed that, Hit is actually, that Champa is actually weaker than Beerus, because he might not be, but I'm just saying, in my own opinion. Now, Goku would be under enormous strain, and we're assuming that this is the Hit and Goku that have fought against each other. Because if you remember, throughout the episode, Champa was saying that, Goku and Hit are nothing but pawns in his game, and they both looked at Hit, I looked at Champa. I'm sorry, I am, how do I put it? I am putting words where they aren't supposed to be. They both glanced at Champa, and Champa, pretty much craps himself and sits down. I'm pretty sure that was just done for comedic effect, but I do want to do a video about this just because it's an interesting little topic, and I want to hear you guys' input as well. Now, personally, I think that Hit would have a bigger chance than Goku, mainly because, Goku likes to figure out his, opponent's, I guess, moves as they fight, and, I guess Champa being a god of destruction, I don't think he'd like to hold back. So if Goku ends up directly taking a hit from Champa, it would really, really hurt. On top of, Goku having to deal with that strain of the Super Kaio-Ken. Now, Hit, if he's lucky, he's able to utilize his time skip and end up dodging Champa's moves. Now, I'm not sure how much damage he would do to Champa, because again, Champa is a god of destruction, and we don't truly know the extent of his power, because again, he's a god, and he has god ki, and Hit doesn't. Now, we don't know if, Hit can actually damage him or not. I assume that he can, but it wouldn't do too much, because, Champa is a god. Now, however, with Hit here, Hit would probably be able to, I'm not saying that Goku would get knocked out of the fight. That's not what I'm saying. So I don't want people to think that I'm biased towards Hit. I'm just talking about, what I've seen so far in the fights. Now, I do believe that Hit, because of his prowess, he would keep, I guess, improving with his time skip. He would eventually, his time skip would become greater and greater. But just like Goku did, I'm pretty sure that Champa would actually be able to figure out, and counter Hit's actual attacks because of the time skip. Now Champa can probably take way more direct hits than Goku could, because again, Goku, he's nowhere near on the level, I guess, of Champa. Now, it has been said by Goku that he was actually trying to use this Kaio-Ken Super Saiyan Blue hybrid form, or I guess powered up form, to use it against Beerus in a matchup, and Beerus did look, I guess, visually shaken. Now, the reason I think he looked like that was because he didn't train. He just slept for like 2 or 3 years straight. That's besides the point. Now, I do think that Goku could get some good hits in there on Champa, but at the end of the day, this is a god of destruction, and Champa would not hesitate to do anything to destroy these two if this was an actual death battle. Hit could time skip, but you can't, time skip a massive, planetary devastating attack, that would destroy the whole planet they're on. And I don't know if Hit can survive in the vacuum of space, but certainly Goku can't. In the fight against Beerus, they were, I guess, in one of the layers of the atmosphere, which had some air, but not too much. So I think that's what that was, because I don't think that Goku can breathe in space. The point is, they would both put up a good fight against Champa, in my personal opinion, but I don't think they could defeat him, mainly because Champa is the god of destruction. He has massive endurance. His power is amazing, and if he's anything like Beerus, he would be extremely powerful. And the thing with Champa is, I don't think he'd show mercy like Beerus would. Beerus makes these funny excuses, and Beerus likes the earth, so that's why he pretty much spared Goku. But when it comes to these two, he would eliminate both Goku and Hit, because they don't mean anything to him, So, that's my video. I think that they would lose. They'd put up a good fight, but they're nowhere near the level they need to be on if they actually want to face a god of destruction and, win. I mean, separately they wouldn't do anything, and together they would stand some chance, but they wouldn't, be able to defeat a god of destruction like Champa. No way. I don't think. I think that, that scene, like I said earlier, I think it was just to show, it was just to be like one of those funny, moments, because Goku and Hit were like powering up, trying to fight each other, all serious, and then hear stupid things that Champa says, so they just glare at him, and, Champa, he's like, whoa, what, no? And, he just falls backwards. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think that, Hit could improve his time skip to like 1 second or even 2 seconds, which would be actually insane? An insane time frame. And do you think that Goku could stand a chance in his Kaio-Ken times 10? Maybe Goku would even go to Kaio-Ken times 20, but imagine the strain after that. I think he wouldn't even survive. He would probably get some really, really good hits on Champa, but it would be too much on his body. But yeah, just tell me, in the comments in the comment section below. I will, check the comments, see what you guys are talking about. Let's have a little discussion down there. And thank you very much for watching. My name is iVoltGaming. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Have an epic day.